Hi, we're SeanyMac Studios. I'm Sean.
I'm Bryan.
I'm Angela.
And today we are going to listen to Morissette Amon.
Yes.
She's going to do her rendition of Never Enough from The Greatest Showman.
Yeah.
Now, first of all, The Greatest Showman is some of the best music.
Yes.
The best movie soundtrack music.
Maybe passing it Paul. Passing it Paul. Go blue, go blue.
Oh, they're from So Morissette Amon, I know a little bit about her, but I don't know a lot. I know she's kind of on the fringes, but she's always making these amazing covers that everybody loves. So I'm excited about this.
I've never heard of her.
Never?
Never.
Oh,
Never.
okay.
Well, I have heard of her, and a lot of my friends have asked me to listen to her, but because I want to do a good reaction. So
Oh, okay. Okay,
so
you haven't watched
I'm very excited.
Okay,
it's one of my
this
favorite
is
songs too.
This is Morissette Amon singing Never Enough from The Greatest Showman. Here we go.
Let's go.
Live.
I'm trying to hold my breath.
107.5.
Let it stay this way. Can't let this moment end. You set off a train. Getting loud tonight. Can you hear it echoing? Take my hand. Will you share this with me? 'Cause darling, without you, all the shine of 1,000 spotlights, all the stars we steal from the night sky will never be enough, never be enough. Tons of gold are still too little. These hands could hold the world, and it'll never be enough, never be enough for me.
Okay, I gotta stop there. 'Cause we know this song. We know what's coming, right? Wow, that's pretty.
I don't even know what to start.
What? Right.
It is just so good.
Yeah.
She was so vulnerable. She was so in it, and she
Yeah.
was using every single color
Isn't that the truth?
in her voice. Like you
Yeah.
don't see her just belting. You don't see her just aspirating. She
Yeah.
uses every single palette once,
Yeah.
and it's just a little taste of what she can do.
Oh,
and then she goes to
man.
that big belt.
yeah,
and then she
yeah.
opens her mouth, and I'm
Yeah.
like, tongue
Yeah.
flat,
Tongue flat on
everything
that E valve, jaw lowered.
perfectly
Oh.
mixed. Let's talk about mixed belt for a second.
Yeah, sure.
Do you want to explain what
Sure.
mixed belting is?
Sure.
For women especially.
There's so many different types of mixed voice that you can sing. You can sing a head voice dominant mix, you can sing a chest voice dominant mix. But when you're singing a mixed belt, basically what you're doing is you're singing a chest voice dominant mix. Now what do I mean that? Well, mixed voice is really a mix of your head voice and your chest voice. But you can mix a little bit more from
Yes.
the head or a little bit more from the chest.
Yeah.
This is a little bit more from the chest, but if you want to get a belt, one of the things that you can do is you can pull that larynx down, right? When you pull that larynx down, it opens up the pharynx, the back of the throat, it opens that up, and it allows the sound to resonate right behind the tongue, and what you get is this controlled yell, but because it's in a mixed voice, it is easy to do.
Wow.
Right?
And very controlled.
And very controlled, yeah, and she did that. That was just incredible.
Yeah.
I agree with you guys. I think she did very good in every details, especially in her lower note, the darker sound. And she understands her voice very well. And I think she have a very big vocal range. Yeah. Because
so
never
true.
enough. Yeah, the song is
I
just
know.
have a very.
I feel so
Yeah.
sorry for you ladies that are trying this song, because this song is so
It's
difficult
so
to sing.
hard.
It goes from the
absolutely.
very lowest to the very highest of your range.
Yeah.
But, okay, let's get back into it. Here we go. You hear that? That's what you're talking about.
Never enough.
me she got more.
Oh, I know.
Tell me she
right?
got more.
Well,
Oh.
I tell you, we've talked about this a couple of videos back about using the false chords. The false chords are bits of skin that are meant to protect and lubricate. They're above the vocal cords. They're meant to protect and lubricate the vocal cords. But you can bring them together and blow air through them, and the sound that you get is much like a Cookie Monster. You know, and it's and if you do it, if you do it well,
That's quite impressive.
Yeah, no, thank you, I appreciate it. No, if you do it well, it won't harm you. There's a thin line here because if you do it wrong, it definitely will harm you.
It's tiring.
It's
which is
very
why,
tiring.
Yeah.
And so what I'm seeing is just these little moments where she's giving the right at the beginning to give kind of a growl to her voice.
Yeah.
It's so subtle, but your ear hears it, your brain processes it, and
Yes.
it just shows complete control and complete emotion. It's just coming from here.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
It's just
100%. You can tell that she does it deliberately, with intention, and that's so important because a lot of singers they do it uncontrollably, and sometimes it will wear out the voice after like a few times of like just singing through a certain song.
Yeah.
And she has displayed that she can do both. She can be growly, but she can also have this angelic belt.
Absolutely.
Oh my god! And then at that last note, she went to a more chesty place. Oh my god! Oh my god!
Yeah, and I really appreciate when she is just sitting there and to sing
I
with
know.
a very powerful voice. As you know that when we are standing up, we have a better breath control, right? But she's just sitting there. And
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that. To be able to have that kind of power when you're sitting there. Well, you could see in the video, you could see her back's perfectly straight.
Yes.
And when her back's perfectly straight, that means that she's not folding over on the diaphragm and the abdominal muscles. And I'm telling you, you can do that in the chair, but it takes a lot of discipline.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, 100%.
Yeah.
Okay, let's keep going. Sorry. Here we go.
All the shine of a thousand spotlights, all the stars we steal from the night sky will never be enough, never be enough. Towers of gold are still too little. These hands can hold the world together.
Did you hear that?
Never be enough, never be enough for me.
Oh, did you hear that? Man. There it is. Oh, come on. Oh, man.
I love this note.
Oh,
Wish closing.
come on.
107.
Oh, man. That is fantastic.
Oh my god!
Wow. I know, right? It just gets you right in the feels, doesn't
Oh
it?
my god!
As a vocal coach, you watch these things, you listen to these things, and there's so much to say. I mean, I wish we had an hour here, guys, but there's so much to say. The biggest thing that caught me, that I have to talk about, is her ability to understand exactly where the voice needs to resonate. Now, what do I mean by that? As I said before, we have our chest voice, we have our head voice. So chest voice resonates in the chest, head voice resonates here. But with a mixed voice, you can kind of do whatever you want. You
Yes.
can put it wherever you want.
Yes.
And as I said, with that belt, it's right here in the throat. With the chest voice down, it's mixed. It's mixing kind of both, and with the head voice down, it mixed. You can just hear when it just that sound just kind of lifts up into here. And that was really a clinic in fantastic singing and control. In the
Yeah,
voice, really.
I mean, this is for sure one of the best renditions of Never Enough I've ever heard.
Yeah, yeah,
100%.
yeah.
In terms of like vocal agility, vocal interpretation,
Yeah.
I love how obviously great song, but it sometimes gets repetitive because
Yes.
the chorus comes
Good
over
point.
and over.
Yeah.
But every single time that she did
Yes.
it, she elevates it in a way that allows that intensity, that communication to happen even more intensely every time. And I just
Wow.
appreciate that so much. One of my biggest inspirations in university, his name is Professor Martin Katz. He told me that every single time that a lyric or a certain line repeats, you have to do it differently. And singers, that's so important. The ears get so accustomed, so accustomed to repetitiveness that if you go on autopilot just for a hot sec,
That's right.
then you lose so much of that meaning. You
That's
lose
right.
every single
And energy as well,
yes,
right?
Yes, every single repetition has its meaning. Every single repetition needs to be interpreted differently, and she did exactly that.
That's absolutely.
And I think that, well, she's just sitting in a studio with no very much lighting and a grand like stage.
Yeah.
Okay, but she still have so much emotion, and she's just into the music. Yeah.
And we've all been in studios for radio.
Yeah.
And trust me, they don't have a great mix in that ear.
Oh yeah.
So the fact that she was able to sing like this shows that she trusts and knows every single mechanical feel of her voice, right? And that's great. And when you get to that point as a singer, boy, the world opens up differently.
I'm so
doesn't it?
jealous.
Yeah, I know. I am too. Oh well, guys, we got a lot of comments suggesting this, so thank you so much.
Thank you so
Keep
much.
those comments
Yes,
coming.
please come.
We just love hearing from you.
Also, if you do like our content, please be sure to like and subscribe.
Please follow our Facebook and our Instagram.
We'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.